Hi, and welcome to Swissborg's weekly look into DeFi. I'm Doman, product manager at Swissborg Earn, which will soon be released. We will enable you to earn yield on your crypto assets in the safest way using only DeFi according to your risk appetite and expected return. So, what we will do in this week, we will take a look at Radiant Capital, Nomad Bridge Hack, Velodrome Finance, Zest Protocol, and make sure you stay till the end to find out the latest news about stablecoin wars. Let's go. Let's take a look at Radiant Capital DeFi platform. They have launched last week on L2 Arbitrum and they call themselves the central bank on DeFi. It is a platform where users can earn interest and borrow assets cross chain. Currently, the APYs are quite attractive. As we can see, they're also paying out the incentives in their own token. That's why we have also seen a substantial drop in the token price because they're paying users to either deposit or borrow from their platform in their own token. The total value locked is currently sitting just above $290 million. We have seen that they have already paid quite nice amount of fees to the users. So what I would do, if you have any funds on Arbitrum or if you feel comfortable bridging so to the Arbitrum network, then I would put a little amount of money, either stablecoins, Ethereum or Red Bitcoin, and try to generate some yield on this platform. We at Swissborg are already planning a due diligence and risk analysis on the platform. We have already stepped in contact with the team, so I hope in the following weeks we will have a meeting with the team and see whether we have some questions, whether there are some threats, and hopefully soon we will be able to use it for the Swissborg app and generate yield on this platform. So let's move to the next one. Now move to the Nomad Bridge hack. We have seen several hacks of bridges, and now again, after a few quiet months, it happened again. Another bridge hack with losses in hundreds of millions of dollars. $200 million this time. Nomad Bridge is a cryptocurrency bridge where you can bridge from Avalanche, Ethereum, Evmos, Milkomidas, C1, Moonbeam, and I believe team was planning to add many others since they have strong funding behind. The protocol hack happened on Monday, as they announced it, and they have also asked the white hat hackers, so called ethical hackers, to return the funds a few days later. Currently, this is still outstanding. Hopefully, the hackers will return the funds, but this is hard to predict. I see different opinions on the Twitter, so follow this, follow Nomad XYZ. If you had some funds, then I pray for you, but as we know, bridges are quite complicated and there is always risk involved. So I don't feel comfortable using bridges many times, but sometimes you just have to do in case of, for example, Radiant Capital and many others protocols which are on other blockchains. So let's see how this evolves. We will follow this topic closely. Let's move to another L2 DeFi platform. This is Velodrome Finance. Optimism native liquidity protocol that is pushing for capital efficiency. The protocol has been blowing up recently. It's starting to compete with Uniswap in terms of volume of the network. Launched on June 1st, 2022, Velodrome already amassed almost 130 million TVL in less than 2 months and becomes Optimism's most popular DeFi platform. The protocol fees has also skyrocketed. But what we can see as well are pretty nice TVLs in different pools, especially stablecoin pools, and we can see nice expected returns. And given it's very attractive and you have to bridge to optimism, I would still be a bit cautious. And I think stable pools are currently a hot topic and it's hard to find good yields. That's why we at Swissborg are also doing a due diligence on this one. We also stepped in contact with the team. Hopefully, we get a meeting in the following weeks. But I feel quite optimistic on those L2 DeFi platforms. So Velodrome Finance and Radiant Capital are definitely the two which I would suggest you to watch on and follow them closely. So go on Twitter and follow them. So this one, next one, Zest Protocol. This one I'm especially excited about. Actually, I met this founder just last week, and I can tell you that they're solving a really huge problem of Bitcoin just being there and not being productive, right? So Bitcoin is not a rock, guys. So you have to utilize it somehow. And we have to turn Bitcoin into productive asset. So as they write here, centralized products are not an option and not accessible to everyone. That I can completely agree. And then we have the wrap Bitcoin yield opportunities on other L1s, but I don't like that. We don't feel comfortable wrapping Bitcoin at Swissborg. We would prefer if there would be a native solution. So what did the guys at Zest actually do, or what they're doing? Because they're planning to launch in the Q3 2022. Hopefully that goes as planned. So they will allow you to lend your native Bitcoin. And in exchange for doing so, you will receive Bitcoin rewards. Isn't that great? I know that, for example, Maple Finance is doing something similar, though they're doing with wrapped Bitcoin. So this will really be a huge competition on the market. And as far as I know, they're actually going to be the first one to do so. What we can expect here is to 3 to 6% BTC rewards, but this will be an uncollateralized loan, of course. And we will also receive some Zest tokens on top of that, I imagine, as an incentive. So, what the guys are actually doing, they're tapping into the global bond market. This market is just enormous, $120 trillion dollars. I would say 120 times higher than the current market cap of the crypto market at the moment, and like 40 times higher than at all-time high. Just mind-blowing, right? So I'm really looking forward to see this one live. We at Swissborg will be in close contact with them, and of course the team is doing vetting process on every pool provider or every borrower, if I can say so. So if something will come and be interesting for Swissborg, we will definitely try to allow our users to access this protocol as well. By then, let's just follow them closely. I would suggest you guys follow them on Twitter. Currently, they are launching testnet, as far as I know, and I will also be in contact with founder closely. He was super interested in Swissborg, and he would definitely be interested in collaboration as well. So let's move to the next one. Okay, so the next one will be Aave and actually Curve as well, because what we have seen recently is that they both sort of announced that they will do stablecoin. So as we can see, Go will be the stablecoin from Aave. Actually, the mechanism will be quite similar to DAI's mechanism. Where the idea came from, what I would say is basically because we have seen like the whole UST drama, we have seen USDC, USDT losing some confidence from the users. And I believe that Aave sees this as an opportunity. After all, they are the biggest DeFi platform where you can generate yield. And actually, I believe if they introduce their own stablecoin, there will definitely be some yield. At least I hope so. And they will also get a lot of attention, right? Because in the DeFi space, DAI is relatively used already, besides USDC, USDT, and also Frax is getting some traction. So I believe if users will see Go, they will definitely go into it. So that was a pun. Then we have a next one, which is Curve, right? What we can see from Curve is that they basically do not disclose much. We have seen some tweets. I have also read a few articles with the CEO and founder Michael Egoro, and he has said that they are planning to launch something because, like as I said earlier, the stablecoin is major market, right? And we can see Circle launching USDC. Now they are planning to do, or at least they did, EURC. I believe that EURC has a great potential as well, since, like, especially in Europe, we don't want to be exposed to the USD so much. And I imagine, or I expect, that there will be some stablecoin wars. And probably they will fight for users, and there will be some strong incentives in the yield. Hopefully so, right? But definitely, what should not happen again is the whole UST drama. And I believe that Aave and Curve, they have strong teams, and they will definitely prevent such event happening, or at least they will do their own best. And this coin will be collateralized, such as DICE. And let's see how this plays out.